Yeah, hi everyone. Very good morning. So we'll start our session. And before going to start our session, please let me know. So who are from Harsha trainings and who are not from? Because according to that, I can follow my flow.
I am from Harsha Trainings.
Okay. So here SS Syed DRR. So you people have to join with your full names with the proper. Okay. So Akarsh, Ashi. So everyone from
Ma'am,
Harsha
I'm
trainings
from
only,
Harsha
right?
Training.
1 minute. Hmm. Yeah, yes, please.
I'm
Okay,
from Harsha
anyhow, we'll
Training.
start. Sorry?
I am from Harsha Training.
Okay. Okay, then. So, anyhow, it's fine. So, we'll start. Here, before going to start our session, you people have to, you have to respond whenever I'm asking any questions because it should be like a one-to-one session, not like I have to talk and you have to sit. Okay. So, whenever if I'm asking any questions, then only I can understand. So, what's your way of answering like and thinking that I can able to understand, right? Okay. So here, whenever if you people want to join for post training, this is around 45 days of duration, as you everyone know. But here you have to understand in this 45 days of duration, okay? So what you are going to do and what you are going to learn. These 2 points are very important. And why we need to join post training. So these points you have to understand. So here for all these questions, I'll not give any direct answers, okay? So from learning only, I can give you answer for these questions, whatever I just asked you prior to this discussion, right? So here, please, any one of you, please respond. Why we need to join post training? Yes, please, any one of you.
Understand better.
Sorry, any one of you, please respond. I just asked you a question, right? Why we need to join post training? Any one of you have that clear idea? Because you wanted to attend this session for next 45 days, right? Any idea about this one? Okay, to complete learning in the real time. Okay, that's good. Great. Next. So that's what I'm asking you from initial starting of session.
to
It should be
to
like
brush
one
up
to
our
one.
skills and be
Okay,
ready
to
for the
brush up
interview.
your skills. Okay. Okay. So whatever you said, that's correct. So here whenever if you wanted to join for post training, here also we need some prerequisites, okay? So what are that? Here at least, okay, you need to maintain what you need to maintain a basic knowledge on each rule, okay? So what is this basic knowledge and how you can test your skill whether actually you have that basic knowledge or not, okay? So that point first we'll check here. To do that, I'll ask you a few questions. So based on your answers, then you can test your skill. You are up to the mark or you need to enhance your skill more. Okay. So okay. Here I have a requirement. Let's say I'm having 10 operators in my database. Okay. So my requirement, all these 10 operators details like his operator ID, and his access group. Okay, and some other operators like some other details. His reporting manager, py reports. Okay, and his email id. Like this details I wanted to display on UI. So then, what are the rules are required to achieve this requirement? Yes, please respond. Here, this is one type of a
So
scenario
basically,
question.
yeah. So do we need to create a screen over here, or screen is already there? We need to just
No, no, no.
get the data
Everything
and
you have to do.
flash it on.
Everything you have to do. But requirement is given. That is, there are 10 operators in your database. Okay. And this
Okay.
operator related data is also there. But you have to perform a search and you need to display it on UI.
Okay. So we'll perform a search on the operators table. So the table which is linked to the operators, and we'll get the operator ID and the PY access group, PY reports to, and the address will get from the emails will get from the address page. So on the operators group only, the other page would be there. So from there we'll fetch the email address of the operators, and
Okay.
to flash it on the UI, so we need to create the screen basically. So to create the screen,
Hmm.
first we'll be creating the properties. Post that, we'll
Okay.
create
1 minute.
pages, required
Here,
pages in sections and everything.
what is
Yeah.
the source you are going to give for that?
To fetch the data.
Yes.
Yeah, so we can use data pages here. That would
Okay.
be a perfect suitable match. So the source of the data page would be report definition. I,
Okay.
as here we only need to fetch the data and flash it on UI. So report
Hmm.
definition would be a perfect match. We don't need to make any changes, right? So I'll go with the report definition.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Sayed. So here, for this requirement, as we discussed, so here there are 10 operators, right? First of all, you need to think these operators existed in which table. Okay. So tell me what is the table? Everyone. See here, if you sit silently, then no use here. Okay. So at least please give a try. So what is the operator table in Pega? Is it data admin operator ID?
Yeah.
Okay, data admin operator ID. Okay. So in this table, you have 10 records. Columns are these. Then if you wanted to interact with the database, okay, interact with DB, what are the rules generally we can use here? So these are the thumb rules you need to remember. Whenever if you wanted to interact with the database, mainly you can use reports, okay, data page and activity mainly. Okay, getting my point? Data page, this is by giving a source, okay, and then it is for reusable purpose. That means sharing mechanism. But here, activity, you can use obj browse method. Clear everyone? Getting my point? So whenever if you wanted to interact with the database, these are the rules you can use. Okay, suppose using this report definition, you fetched all these details and you wanted to display it on UI. Then according to this business requirement, you have to design your UI. So what are the rules here you need to use to design UI? Section rule, correct? So inside of the section, what is the layout we need to use? It's a table layout. Clear? Everyone getting my point? So in the table layout, it will ask you to provide the sources. Without sources, how can it display data? So that's what you need to provide a source. That source is either maybe report definition or a page list, or you can provide a data page. Okay. So here the source of UI, whenever if you are giving a table layout, you can give any of these three. So as of now, we are here and we are ready with the report definition, right? So then you can provide the report definition and you can map it. You can map values. Clear everyone? Getting my point? So this scenario is clear or not? Any questions? Till this any
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
questions?
Clear.
You understand, right? How the flow will be and how you need to think in a way. Getting my point or still any confusions? And everyone please confirm, is it okay with my flow or am I going fast? Anything please. It's clear, right? Okay then, thank you. Okay, next I'll go I'm asking you another next another scenario. Let's say, okay, you have a list of students. Okay, let's say. So students are, you have 1,000 students. This 1,000 students data you are displaying on first screen. Okay. So next you have the requirement. In the next screen, you are giving some percentage criteria. Okay. So from 60 to 70, 71 to 80, 81 to 90, and above. Okay. So these are the three either check boxes or radio buttons according to your business requirement you have given. Okay. Student percentage or student like a CGPA like this according to the business requirement. Then whenever, if suppose they selected the range between 71 to 80, then only you need to display the student data of 71 to 80 in the next screen. Okay. So this is your business requirement. Now tell me, what are the different ways you can follow to achieve this? Please respond. So can I ask one by one? So here, Sumitra, Akash, Ashi, Santosh, Shyam, DRR, I don't know the name. And yes, Syed already he's responding. And 8956. So any one of you please try to respond here. To achieve this requirement, what are the different ways? At least if you start with the basic answer, then I can go in depth, right? Okay, anyhow. So here, as per our business requirement, you have a list of students, right? So these 1,000 students are there in your database. To display these 1,000 details on your first screen, the requirement as we discussed above, you can follow that. Okay. So here using reports, you are displaying it on UI. Next one, you need to give a facility to select the range in between 60 to 90 and above also. If anyone selected in between 71 to 80, then it has to display only the data of the range between 71 and 80. Then what are the different ways we have to do here means, whenever if user submits, okay, whenever if user submits the data of this one 71 to 80, where this value will go and store first of all, before going to next screen, whenever if user submits any data, first of all where it will store before going to store in the database?
Clipboard.
Defer queue.
Defer queue is okay. Before that,
Clipboard.
yes, okay. So on clipboard, on clipboard. So on the clipboard, where it will be available?
Under the PY work page.
Generally, it will be on PY work page. If you have given any page references, then it will be there on the page. Okay.
Yes.
So here, this property you may consider student percentage. Okay. Then you have to display it on next screen whenever it is in between this range. Then what we need to do here? You have to use data transform rule. or activity. So tell me why I'm telling you here you have to use either data transform or activity. Any idea? So here,
We can
just understand my point. Whenever if you are selecting the data from UI, before going to store into your database, it is there on the clipboard. Okay. At runtime, from clipboard to UI page or from UI page to clipboard, if you want to copy the data, what are the rules we can use here? Generally,
Yep,
tell
data.
me what is the purpose of data transform rule here?
For data manipulation.
Okay, data manipulation. That means what?
So basically, with the help of data transform, we
Updating
can.
of the data, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Then according to our requirement, what is our need here? Updating only, right? That means from one screen to another screen, you have to update the data.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
So transforming of the data, as the name itself, it is specifying transforming of the data from one screen to next screen. Then we can use data transform, or in the activity you can use page copy method. Can we use that?
Yeah.
So what is the use of page copy here? From one page to another page, if you wanted to copy the data, you can do it, or one list to another list also. So here first screen consists of 1000 student details, so it is one list of data, and next you have to filter out this criteria and you have to display it on next screen as like a second list of data. Then you can use both of these two rules. Then here actually you need to use a method, or you need to use a condition when student percentage. Okay, when student percentage equals to, because you know the direct values, right, equals to 71 to 80. Okay, clear everyone?
Yeah.
71 to 80. Then you wanted to copy, right? Next you can write the logic. Here it is a copying from list to list, right? So tell me, in the data transform rule, what are the methods, like what are the actions we can use? Actions can be used in the data transform for this requirement. Yes, please. From list to list copy,
append to
append to, or append and map to. Okay,
append.
append to or append and map to. According to the requirement, you need to use it. Like everything from one list to n list, if you want to copy, then you can go with the append to. Okay, append and map to means if you want to map individually, then you can go with the append and map to. Clear? Getting my point?
Yeah.
So then you can use append to here. Then it will copy the data from one list to another list. Clear everyone? Any doubts here? Any doubts still? Syed, are you trying to talk anything? Because I'm unable to hear your voice.
No, no, no. Good.
Okay.
But this can be done by using decision table or decision tree as well, right?
Decision table and decision tree, why you are thinking? Like
Because
if you,
there we can select the range. It will return some
okay.
value.
Okay,
So
you
we have.
have given a input value as student percentage. Okay, there you
Hmm?
have given 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90. Okay, you have given. Then what? What is the next step we need to do here?
Mm,
Anyhow, when is what? When?
when means it's a condition. So
It's also a decision rule, right?
yeah, when is also a decision role.
So we need to think in a way when the situation we need to use which type of decision rule here.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you people got my point, like why you need to attend post training. Getting or not? Clear? Any doubts? Everyone please respond. So what you will get if you attend this one, because we discussed 10 to 15 minutes of this session right now. So what you understand?
So in this training, basically, we'll be discussing about the scenario-based questions, if
Okay.
I'm not wrong. So not like you'll not be teaching us from the scratch.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct. Okay. So here everything,
and
if you
it's gonna
attend
be
this
a two-way
session
communication, if
program,
I'm not wrong.
it will be like interview perspective. Okay, interview point of view only. So here will not teach anything from scratch. First point. But here one thing, every concept I will revise each and every concept whatever you people attended for regular training, right? So there every concept I'll cover, but in the point of interview. Okay. And one more thing, here I will not concentrate only on question and answers. So here again we have to discuss every concept. That means each concept as like a technical way. Getting my point? In a technical way, why we need to use that rule. Okay. What you will get if you use that rule, then only you can able to answer for scenario questions, right? So without knowing the importance of any rule, okay, without knowing the importance of any rule, even though you attend for multiple interviews, definitely for sure I think you will not crack that interview, because without knowing the purpose of rule, even though if they are asking simple question, sometimes you may struggle to answer. Getting my point? So that's what, first of all, the main motto of post training is to deliver the concept in a clear way, where to use, when to use, and how to use. Apart from that, here and there, so many people like students as like you, they'll attend different interviews, right? So that interview questions also we will gather, and that questions and with answers also we will deliver here. Clear? This point clear, everyone? What you will get? Clear? Why you need to join? As I just explained everything. Why you need to join means, if you join this post training, you will gain more knowledge. I think as of now also you have knowledge, but to brush up your skin more than whatever you have now. See, just remember this point, from day 1 to day end. Like let's say it's around of 45 to 2 months of duration, let's say. If you concentrate and dedicatedly, if you spend your time within this time period, definitely for sure you can crack your interview. Okay, clear this point, everyone? Getting my point? So
Yes.
that's what, as of now, suppose you have some 60% of knowledge, then you will gain most probably 85 to 90% of your knowledge. Why I'm just giving an option of that remaining 10%? That remaining 10% is totally depends on your covering skills. Why I'm telling you that covering skills means, in the even real time also, every person may not, they'll not get a chance to work on each and every rule. Correct? So that if suppose any of the rule you missed to do practice, then you have to cover it. Okay. So here one thing, whenever if you do your work on time and if you connect regularly for sessions before completing of your 2 months duration, definitely you can become a strong and skillful research. Clear? Everyone getting my point?
Yeah. Ma'am, what is
Yes,
your
ma'am.
good name, ma'am?
Yeah, okay, sorry to introduce myself. Actually my name is Jansi. Okay.
Jansi.
So here my name is Jansi. Here your batch is 16th batch. And here we have to discuss what is the structure of this one and who are applicable. Okay, so here structure of post training, actually here it's 45 to 2 months of duration. Then in this 45 to 2 months of duration, how to connect, okay, and when to connect. That means in a week you have to connect 3 days of session. Okay, the 3 days may be anything like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay, or it may be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like this connected days or day after day. But 3 days of technical session, it's related to interview, question and answer discussion, and technical theoretical concept discussion, everything. Getting my point? So in a week, 3 days of sessions for technical discussion and 1 day, okay, 1 day for a review session. Here, review session is nothing but what it is actually. Here, in this entire 45 days of duration, you need to work on a project, okay, by yourself. Getting my point? Clear or not? Any doubts? So
Yes, ma'am.
yourself means at starting of this program, I'll just explain about each and every pin to pin in this project. Okay, everything I can explain you. Along with that, that project we are divided into 10 user stories. So for every week, based on the complexity of use case, either one or two user stories you need to finish. Okay, so that's what in that week remaining time, whatever you have, apart from that 1 hour of session and that review session, remaining all the time you need to work on project only. Okay, so without doing the project or without attending the technical sessions and without giving the mock interviews, your profile maybe it's like a 20%. Okay, but here, what if happened? If you attend technical sessions regularly, definitely for sure you will gain 40% of knowledge as technical. Okay, and if you do project, then definitely for sure again next 40% will be added. The remaining part, the 20% is there, right? That we have to divide it for some type of communication skills. Okay, communication skills, along with that giving a mock interviews, clear, and go through with some different interview and some kind of videos which are available in our YouTube channel. Okay, so what are that kind of YouTube videos here? Suppose if you are working in non-IT, then you wanted to move to IT. So here some kind of terms will be different, correct? Like sprint calls, scrum meetings, okay, and business analyst, tech leads, okay, and how your mechanism will work on, like this everything related to this one, like what is bug, what is defect, like this. There are a series of 6 videos, 6 series are there, and it's like 33 technical terms. So you have to go through with all these things. Clear? Now altogether, it's your profile will become 100%. Getting my point, everyone? Clear? Am I explaining in a clear way or any confusions here?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
It's clear, right? So that's what attending of technical sessions is very important, along with that doing of your project. So here, who are eligible? Okay, who are eligible means, so here one thing, the persons who are currently attending your regular sessions, that profile is not suitable for post training. Okay, but who is eligible means after completing of their complete program of regular one, then they are suitable. Okay, but here again they have to give mock interview before going to start this post training, because here one thing remember, without taking any interview, how can I know who is able to do the project? Because few people they don't know about even basics, then I allow them to attend this post training, finally I have to suffer. Okay, that means what? Why I'm telling that means, even though they don't know how to create a data transform, but they wanted to attend this post training, they don't know how to create, then I have to connect again, I have to guide them and I have to navigate. So this all everything will be a big process, so it will not be encouraged here. So here the complete motto of post training is here, everyone should maintain a minimum knowledge and they should maintain a knowledge on integration also. Okay, so here as I'm telling you, here you have to work on a project, right? So in this project different rules you have to work on. That rules are nothing but properties, sections, flow actions, flows, data transform, data pages, activities, reports, decision rules, okay, SLA, and moreover you have to work on integration. Okay, integration is a very needed one. And then additional requirements, you have to work on case type, parent and child case creations. Okay, and then you have to work on agents, SLA, like this. All the related different concepts you have to work on. So in our technical regular sessions, we will cover most, like here also you have to work on access related groups like access rules, and you have to work on some portal related rules, like this. Whatever the needed rules for all the projects, that we will cover here. But here everything you need to do practice by yourself. Okay, and you need to do by yourself. But end of the review session, okay, you have to start your work by yourself. End of the review session day, I can provide solution document. Okay, if suppose if you are stuck it somewhere, but here I can observe everyone, whether you people are doing or not really, or you are just spending your time and you are waiting for solution document. Then I'll just remove that persons from this group also. Okay. So here, end of the review session, solution document I can provide, and I can provide you a zip file of a project which is already implemented. Along with that, I will provide assignment tasks, okay, on each concept. This point you have to work on, because these are assignments, right? So assignments you need to work on. Clear? So I think I'm done from my end. Everything I have explained in a clear way. So if you have any questions, you can ask here. No problem, feel free to ask. And so today you people are attended, right, for demo session. So please do WhatsApp message to 83283932256. To this number please do WhatsApp message, today I attended demo session, please share further details. Okay, then they'll share further details when you have to give the mock interview. Without giving a mock interview you can't attend this post training, so please try to give a mock interview. I only will take the mock interview. 83283932256. Okay. So this is the admin number. And one more thing, please save our number. So without saving that, even though our team trying to reach out to you, you will not receive any messages. Okay. So please save this number. Clear? Yeah. So that's it from my end. If you wanted to ask anything, you can ask here. Everyone, Akash, please respond here. Sham, Sumitra.
Yeah, this is Lokesh. Yeah, the
Yes,
same doubt
Lokesh.
like previously I have asked like I am from the 622 batch, so can I
Even
also
you can attend Lokesh, but as I mentioned, right, you have to give a mock
okay
interview.
give the
So
mark
based on
interview
your
also?
performance, I can allow you to attend this one. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Gautami, Shyam, Sumitra, Santosh, Ashi. If you don't have any queries, please confirm here. Then yes, Akash.
Like it's mentioned that we will be having a hands-on experience on field working project. Like, can you explain regarding that?
Hmm. Okay. So here, actually, this point I have to discuss. So first of all, I can provide you one project. Okay. That why also that I'll tell you. So here, if I provide three projects at a time, definitely for sure, all the people will start all three projects, one, two, three. But here, whenever if they are implementing first one, if they stuck it somewhere, they'll start with second one. They just leave about first one. Again in the second also, if that is same happening, second also they'll leave. If they start with the third one, at the end of the third project, let's say they are not getting output whatever they expected, then they leave this one also without doing all three projects, even at least 10 to 20% of completion. Is there any use by doing three projects? But what if happen if you start with one project, and if suppose you stuck it somewhere, then here I'm right, I can help you, right? So then you can proceed from start to end. That means end to end, you can work on one project completely. Then for next projects, without any guidance, also you can able to work. So that first project I can provide after completing of this first project review, then only I can provide remaining projects. Clear?
Okay.
Clear, right? Yeah. Yeah. Anything? Anyone? So class timings and everything our team will update you. Okay, because another batch is also going on. So according to that, we have to arrange the class timing here. Any doubts? Anything? If no, then we'll wind up this session. Okay. Gautami, Lokesh, Ashi, Sumitra,
Nothing from my end.
Abdul, is it clear? Okay then. Okay then. Thank you everyone. Is it not a fixed time from 10 to... No, no. This is only for demo session. Okay. Because today is Saturday, right? So that's what we arranged timing between 10 to 11. Yeah. Thank you. Okay then. Thank you everyone.